sounds you would have heard on August 29, 2005, during Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, Louisiana, as a catastrophic Category 5. Sadly, the hurricane took thousands of lives. Today, I will be talking about storm damages she caused, government responses, and lastly, human impact. To start off, there were many bad damages caused by Hurricane Katrina. A couple of the main ones were flooding and sewage problems. Flooding was catastrophic after Hurricane Katrina because parts of New Orleans was already 6 feet below sea level. As a result, the flooding was especially bad when the levees and flood walls failed to work properly, so 80% of New Orleans was flooded. This failure is considered to be the worst engineering disaster in the history of the U.S., as it stopped oil production, which increased oil prices worldwide. The floodwater and power outages made the sewage pump stop working. This led to raw sewage contaminations of homes and streets. This went on for weeks, which made it almost impossible to clean up. In addition, the government's response was a big part of the situation. They had to spend a ton of money on storm damage she caused. They spent about $201 billion on storm damage and much more. The government spent a significant portion, over $114 billion, on recovery and rebuilding. That's over half the money they spent just on recovery and rebuilding. Sadly, though, the government's response wasn't so fast. They were slow to respond to the situation. Lastly, Hurricane Katrina had killed thousands of loved ones. Katrina took 1,392 lives. Most people died because of drowning since the levees and flood walls failed to work. Speaking of the levees, many people didn't evacuate because they trusted the levees. But the levees and flood walls broke, causing more water to get into the city. So that's why people didn't evacuate, because they didn't know that was going to happen. To wrap it all up, you've learned some big facts about Hurricane Katrina, but there's still so much more to unpack. I encourage you to go home and learn more. Watch a movie, read a book, or even Google something about it.